Legacy of Hope Award celebrates Moravian leaders whose service to their brothers and sisters in Christ has made a positive difference for the Moravian Church Southern Province. These individuals live the essentials and lead with honesty, creativity, and vision, modeling meaningful ways to educate, encourage, and inspire others. Legacy of Hope Award recipients have invested significant time and energy to cultivate a church for tomorrow, today, always exploring the intersection between God's call, our passion, and the community's need. Their legacy is one of compassion, persistence, courage, and hope for the future. And it's my privilege to present the award recipients for this inaugural 2019 round. First of all, I want to say that both of these individuals have affected me in my own leadership. When I came onto the Board of Cooperative Ministries back, I think it was 2014, that summer, Paula was just checking out. She had served 2 terms, I believe, as chair, and she hoped that it would be a messy experience for us. I remember that distinctly. And the more I have become involved in investigating leadership and trying to figure out what that nut is that we're trying to crack, I always think about what Paula said. And I think leadership is messy. It's really good sometimes to get in a mess and to help other people navigate through that. So Paula Hall, as Director of Christian Education. Okay. Would you mind coming forward?
Hey, we're just getting started in the leadership recognition games that we're playing.
After a brief stint in public health, Paula spent her career as an educator at King Moravian Church, serving from 1999 until 2019. While raising a large and energetic family, Paula somehow has made time to support many provincial ministries, from Laurel Ridge to RYC to BCE, from 2006 to 2009, in addition to her ministry at King, the King Moravian Preschool, and with the Share the Blessing mission Blitz. Paula was a key volunteer during the earliest days of the Board of Cooperative Ministries, back starting in 2009 to 2014, serving on the personnel team, and later serving as chair and convener of the Children and Family Task Force. She was part of the inaugural class of the Moravian Leadership Network and has long been an active member of the Moravian Educators Group. Recently, she's ventured into new provincial service as a board member for the Moravian Ministries Foundation. And the family farm is a place of refuge for Paula, Kip, and their 5 of their 7 children. We were introduced to them earlier. Omnie and Dunivant are students at Appalachian State University. Did I pronounce his name right?
You sure did.
Okay. Since concluding her work at King, Paula is spending more precious time with her family while pursuing her passion for writing, including case writing, cases for support for capital development services, writing grants, and telling stories through her blog at fieldsofpoppy.com. At this time, I would like to ask Reverend Doug Wright to come forward as we present this award to Paula.
He has a few things, I bet.
Yeah, please feel free to share.
Oh, can I say a few things?
You may say a few things.
You asked me to. So.
I did.
Let me just say it is an honor, Paula, to be able to be here tonight and to kind of be a part of this presentation. And the thing is, I'm going to say a few things, but really you've got people here who know you a lot better than I do, and they're sitting right here, and they could probably say some wonderful things too. But I know for me, it's one of the things that I feel one of the great things about being a pastor is getting the opportunity to enjoy the fruits of what other pastors have done. For 30 years, the Reverend Jimmy Newsom Jr. served as pastor at King Moravian. A lot of great things happened in those years. The preschool got started, King Outreach Ministry began, the Mission Blitz program was going on, a new sanctuary was built, but I think one of the greatest things that Jim did was to ask Paula to be our Director of Christian Education. Fortunately, she said yes, and for the next 20 years, our church has truly been blessed by it. Some of the wonderful qualities that I've seen in Paula is just her leadership, and her leadership I can describe as being a real servant leader. She puts a special emphasis on relationships, and you certainly see it as she relates to others. She's very organized. She really has to be with all that she has. She has a wonderful love for children and youth, as you certainly see it in her own children, but also in the love that she has for our children at King Moravian. When I first got to King a couple of years ago, I enjoyed going to one weeknight. The youth would gather at a local coffee shop, and I love the lessons that Paula shared. They were just good, practical lessons, which I'm sure they helped our young people in their day-to-day living. So certainly thank you for that. I've been always just impressed with what she's done through the years at King, and what I've seen, wonderful vacation Bible schools, Easter egg hunts, youth events, mission trips. That just adds to the wonderful things that she has done. I will have to say it was with great sadness when I saw her letter of resignation, because in many ways, for many years, Paula, I look at her as being the heart of our congregation, and so we were getting ready to lose part of our heart. But I'm very happy for her as she is pursuing one of the gifts that she has in other ways, and also very happy that she's still a member of King Moravian Church, she and her family. You know, to me it's one of those things where Paula is definitely leaving a legacy, and one of the ways that I see it is in this. Years ago, there was a young person, and she looked up to Paula, she admired Paula, she was influenced by Paula, and that person has said in more recent time that she'd like to do what Paula does and try to make a difference in people's lives. Well, that person's name's Rachel. And this past Sunday, Rachel became our next Director of Christian Education at King Moravian. So Paula, your legacy continues on. So God bless you. We're so happy for you. Congratulations. We're proud of you. And this is certainly very well deserved. God bless you.
Love you.
Mike Fox, our brother and potter in Old Salem, has created 2 unique platters, redware platters, as awards, and one of them you'll take home this evening, Paula. The symbolism, the star motif represents hope, and then the greenery, the plant motif, celebrates God the Creator. And so those are reflected in this one-of-a-kind trophy.
Thank you. Yeah.